Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This week's video is going to be my November favorites video. I did decide to cut the favorites down to just beauty and fashion favorites. I thought it was a bit more appropriate for this channel. So we're just going to do beauty and fashion favorites from now on. And yeah, I think that was enough introduction. So let's get right into this video. Let's start with my beauty favorites, and the first item is this hand cream. This is the Neutrogena hand cream crème men, as they say in France. Probably not, because my French pronunciation isn't the best. This is hands down the best hand cream I have ever owned. I think we currently have like 5 tubes of this and they're dotted all around the house. We have one in our car, I have one in my handbag, and we basically have them in every single room because this is just our lifesaver. Really, if you struggle with dry hands, this is gonna be the hand cream for you. It doesn't smell of anything, so you won't get like a really fragrant hand cream. No, you can't smell anything. I'm going to be honest, it's also not the prettiest design, but it really works. Whenever I have dry hands, like when I feel them getting dry, I do get dry hands in winter, although my skin is normally a bit more oily, but I do get dry hands. And whenever I apply this, the next day my hands are just cured. They're not dry anymore. They feel like baby hands, basically. I feel like hands are sometimes overlooked, and I think there's nothing worse than having dry hands and it like being itchy and stuff. So if you struggle with dry hands, I would highly recommend this one to you. And even if you don't struggle with dry hands, this is a great one for an on-the-go quick fix solution. Next up, we're going to continue with skincare, and this is the CeraVe body lotion. I bought this month, and I have to say it's really good. I personally prefer my skincare, body lotions, hand creams, etc. All of that I prefer to be quite perfume free and fragrance free, and this one is definitely perfume and fragrance free. It is really moisturizing, so it's perfect for winter times. When I first applied it, I was like, oh, is this maybe too thick, because it kind of left a white sheen on my skin. But for some reason, after just a minute or something, it really sunk into my skin and worked itself into my skin. I don't like when body lotion is sitting on your skin and you just feel like there's this film of cream on you. This one doesn't do that, and that is why I really like it. This is just a product that gets the job done, basically, which is what I'm all about at the moment. So really enjoying this one. And I have another favorite from CeraVe. It is the hydrating cleanser for normal to dry skin. This is a very soft cleanser, and how I like to use it is I like to get my makeup off. So I usually use a micellar water for that. And afterwards, I use this one to go over my face one more time. And it's super gentle on your skin. Although my skin is more on the oily side, I feel like it does get a little dry in winter. So for example, sometimes like here in this area, or on my cheeks, like the outer part of my cheeks, my jawline, sometimes also my nose. These parts of my face can get a bit dry, and for that reason I do like to use a very gentle cleanser on my skin. Again, it is fragrance free. I also love using it when I'm in the shower, and yeah, it's actually quite empty already, so we're probably going to see this in my next empties video. On the front it says cleanses and hydrates without disrupting the protective skin barrier of the face and body. And I feel like that's true. I feel like that is exactly what it does. It just really gently cleanses your face, and that is why I've been loving it. So I wouldn't just recommend this to normal to dry skinned people. I would also recommend this to oily skinned people like me. This is my last skincare favorite. I have shown this in a previous favorites video, but it's just so good. I just have to mention it again. It is the Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant with salicylic acid, and it's just super good, really. If in the evening I look in the mirror and my skin just looks spotty and just red and textured and stuff. I take this, put it all over my face, and the next morning my skin looks so much better. I love this. I really, really do. If you want to use this, I would recommend getting a face cream that is quite rich, because it does dry out my skin a little bit when I'm using it. So I usually just put a thick face cream on afterwards. But other than that, it's really, really good. It really, really helps with spots. And that is my main problem. I do get quite a few spots, and this is incredible for it. It doesn't really shrink your pores. That's something that it says on the packaging, but my pores have stayed the same. But it really smooths an even skin tone. That is definitely what it does, and it absorbs quickly. Yeah, that's also what it does. It just says that in the front. So if you're struggling with skin that is textured, that is spotty, then I would definitely recommend this one to you, and I love it. This was my skincare, so let's move on to a couple of makeup-y products. The first one being my new mascara. If you've seen my last video, you will have seen this one featured. And I do have to say, I really love it. It is the Lancome Hypnose Mascara in the colour Noir, and it's just really, really great. I apply quite a thin layer. I don't go over my lashes too often because I really like a more natural finish, and you can definitely achieve this with this mascara. It's super lengthening, so I really see a huge difference when I apply this. It's very noticeable, but it's very natural. I did show my boyfriend like a before and after. I showed him my lashes on the one side, my natural ones, and on the other side I applied the mascara, and I showed it to him like as a comparison, and he was like, wow, that is definitely a difference. But at the same time, he thought it looked very natural. So this mascara is definitely boyfriend approved. I've been really enjoying using this. I've been wearing it a lot, and that is something that I don't usually do with mascaras. So yeah, really glad that I picked this up, and well, it landed in a favorites video, so I do have to really like it, don't I? And my last beauty favorite is a nail polish. Again, this was featured in my last YouTube video. This is an OP Isle nail lacquer polish in the color Got the Blues for Red. It is such a beautiful burgundy red color. I think it's the perfect autumn and Christmas color. I really want to wear this a lot in December and Christmas time. I don't currently have it on my nails, but I wanted to do them today. I always have to find a time slot to do my nails because then I just can't use my hands for a couple of hours. So I always have to find a time where I can do these kinds of things. But yes, I will try to apply it this evening. And I'm super excited because I love the colour. It's so gorgeous. If you're looking for the perfect burgundy shade that is not too cool toned, I would definitely recommend this colour. It lasts quite well on my nails. OPI nail polishes last about like 4 days, I would say, maybe 5 if I'm lucky, but I feel like 4 days is quite a lot, at least for me and my experience when it comes to nail polish that you apply at home. So I'm quite happy with it, and OPI is in general my favorite nail polish brand. So if you're still looking for a red burgundy nail polish for the Christmas time, I would highly recommend this one to you. So check it out if you want to. We are done with the beauty section, so let's move on to fashion. The first favorite being this necklace. I absolutely adore this necklace. I've worn it so much. This is the Rachel necklace, I believe, from the brand Fedoma. They gifted me this necklace, just a quick disclaimer. I made a video with them, and this one was one of the items they gifted me. But either way, I really love this necklace and I wear it loads. This has become my daily necklace that I reach for the most. It has these beautiful 3 little rings on it. I always wear it with the 3 rings. You could also just wear it with 1 ring if you wanted to, or with 2, or I don't know, with no rings, so you can take them off if you want to. But I really like how the 3 rings on the chain look, so I always have them like this. It is gold vermeil, so it's not solid gold. It has a gold layer on top, but so far it just looks perfect as if I just bought it. I've owned this necklace for, I'm not sure, maybe half a year. I'm going to write it on the screen, and so far it is an absolute perfect condition, so I'm super happy about that. If you're looking for a beautiful jewelry piece that you can treat yourself to for Christmas, I would definitely recommend this one. I really love it. My second fashion favorite I'm actually also wearing. It is this jumper. This is my Ralph Lauren Wimbledon jumper. It was a Ralph Lauren and Wimbledon collaboration. They don't do this jumper in particular anymore, but Ralph Lauren does have similar looking jumpers, so I'm going to link them down below for you if you want to check it out. But I just really love this one. It's super thin thick and cozy. It's made from cotton, so that makes it really easy to take care of. I just throw it in the washing machine. I really like this neckline. It's just that little tiny V-neck. It's not too low cut. It still keeps you warm, but it just has a bit more interest in the neckline. And although it has quite a bright green in it, it still feels quite classic in a way to me. I am really obsessed with it, and I'm not wearing it enough. I should be wearing this more, but whenever I put it on, I just get this feeling of comfort and coziness and just feeling pretty. I don't know, it just makes me feel beautiful. So I very much enjoy wearing this one for the winter time. And I have another jumper to show you. This is probably my most worn jumper this month. It is a lily silk jumper. It's made from merino wool and it has stripes, as you might be able to see. I think they still sell this one, so I'm going to link it for you. Actually, I'm just going to link everything, if still available, down below for you to check out. It has a roll neck, so it keeps you really nice and warm, and it is quite long. I usually tuck it into my skirt. The sleeves are also quite long, so I usually have to roll them up because otherwise my hands are completely covered, which can be quite nice when I'm out and about and I don't have gloves with me. I usually just roll down the sleeves and I can hide my hands in them, so that will keep me nice and warm. Usually, in my experience, merino woolen jumpers are a lot thinner, but this one is really thick and chunky, so it is very, very warming, and that is why I've been reaching for it loads. It has been quite cold, so I very much enjoy wearing my thick jumpers. And I think look-wise, it's just a really fun jumper. I am obsessed with stripes this year. I don't know what it is, but I just love stripy items, and this one is no exception. So I really, really love this jumper, and I definitely wanted to feature it in my favorites video. And my last fashion favorite is my Strathbury East-West bag. This is just my baby. I really love it. I have bought this 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I don't really know, and I've done videos about it. And I just thought I would give this an honorable mention because I've owned this for so long that I didn't really feel the need to mention it in a favorites video, but it does deserve a few minutes in the spotlight, I believe, because it's just a beautiful bag. It wears really, really well. It's smooth leather, so I thought it would have scratched up a lot more by now. I love the gold handle. It feels almost like jewellery when I'm wearing it crossbody. It has the perfect size for everyday use. I fit my phone, my keys, my card holder, I don't know, money, receipts, everything. It really does fit a lot, but it's also not huge, so it looks really elegant when wearing it, and that is something I very much appreciate about this bag. It is a worn bag, it doesn't look new, but that is totally fine. I get it. I wear this almost daily, and that is why it does look a little bit battered, but I think it's holding up so well, and it is just my go-to bag, and I really love it. So I did want to mention it in this video, and I wanted to point out what a beautiful, beautiful bag this actually is. So yes, this is my last fashion favorite. Alright guys, so these were all of my November favorites. I hope you enjoyed this video and that I was able to provide you with some inspiration. If you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see more fashion, beauty, and a little bit of lifestyle content. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're gonna have a lovely week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye!